Hi, it's Mitz. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much for being here today. Okay, so today's video, I want to share with you some things that I purchased. I will jump right into it. So I see a lot of, since starting this lovely craft of knitting this summer, I see so many lovely, of course, yarns, but accessories as well. And so one thing that really caught my eye were these barber cords. These cords where they kind of hold your live stitches, and I suppose you can use waste yarn as well, but the neat thing about this is that you just pass it on to the end of your knitting needle and you just kind of pull it through, so it makes it a lot easier. So there's that. This is, if you're interested, this is the Shawlography by Stephen West, and I just kind of haven't really felt like knitting on it right now, and I needed the needles for another project, so I had to take it out. And so one of the main things I see beautiful like stitch markers, progress keepers, and what I've been doing is if you've seen my other video, I've put everything in here, and this little pouch I got at Daiso for $1. Actually, there were 2 in a pack at Daiso, and yeah, it holds these very simple ones that were also purchased at Daiso. They have a package of like the small, medium, and the large, which I don't have in here. And so I used these. I also used these ones here. This was also a package of, I don't know, 20 to 30 maybe, at Daiso. And even in the beginning, I would even use waste yarn to keep track as well, and that was coming in handy. And sometimes I prefer these over some of these ones here because they're kind of flexible in a way, so sometimes I do actually reach for these. And then of course I have these little stoppers that you put at the end of your needle tip so that your project doesn't come undone. And then just a tapestry needle in there. And yeah, but I see these beautiful progress keepers and things, and so I went on a website called Minne here in Japan, and I did a search for some of those things. The ones sold overseas are beautiful, but it's just the shipping. Sometimes it's like over $20 to ship a small little progress keeper, or anyways, I still want to support the makers, and so I decided to go online here in Japan, and I purchased from 2 different makers. The first one here, since it's open, I will share with you. This is the person's name. And I was looking for a row counter, and I received this one as a free gift from CKnit when I was purchasing one of their circular needles. And I think you're supposed to pass this through the needle tip, but I don't really know how that works when you're on circular or magic loop, like how you need your both needles. So yeah, I haven't really used this, and I mean, I suppose you could just keep it here on the desk to keep track. But yeah, I haven't really used this yet. I was watching somebody, a knitting podcast in Japanese, and from time to time I like to watch these Japanese podcasts just to listen to what they're saying. So I saw her show this row counter, so I thought, wow, this is really, really neat. And I think since finding this, I have found some English ones as well. But this person included several extra gifts, which is so nice. It says, thank you so much for purchasing. And then so it looks like a snowflake progress keeper. Oops. Oh, that's really cute. I know this may sound a little funny, but sometimes I feel like I even want to put them on my traveler's notebooks, like as charms. I don't know if people do that. I can see my yarns here, but like for example, I would undo the elastic and then I would just hang them on my traveler's notebook. I'm sure there's people that do that, right? It's not just me that thinks that. But anyways, this is such a sweet little freebie. This one, and this one is also another freebie. These stitch markers. Oh, that's really cute. The packaging is super cute as well. Oops, the other one is still inside. So these ones don't have, oh, this is so pretty. I don't know if you can see that little sparkle there, but they don't have any clasps or anything. So I guess you would call these stitch markers, or sorry, progress keepers. Oh, I don't know the difference actually now that I think about it. But these three are the freebies. And then this is what I purchased. I purchased a row counter. I wanted to use it for my socks. And I'm knitting up some socks. And it says, Merry Christmas. Okay, let's open it up. Oh my goodness. That's very, very cute. So there are places that have numbers from 1 to 0. I thought this was interesting because it's every other number. So after 1 it would be 2 and so on and so forth. And then there's also a removable stitch marker that you can also keep track as well. And so basically when you're knitting and you're on row number 1, you would pass your needle through this one. The next, when you are knitting, you can pass through row 2. I don't know if you want me to share with you how I end up using this, please let me know. But I want to use it for my socks because my socks I don't keep track. And yeah, I've completed 3 pairs of socks, but they're usually not exactly the same. And so I thought it would be good to have a row counter, and something cute like this would really make it would motivate me to work on them. I really like the numbers because they're different colors. I saw some with just standard black numbers or standard silver, but these ones are colorful, and the beads also, the beads itself are very, they kind of have this opalesque part to them, so it's not just clear beads. And the numbers are, yeah, they're double-sided, so that's helpful. So there's that first maker there. The packaging is just so pretty. All right, so the next one are some stitch markers as well. And this one I kind of already took a peek, and I was like, oh my goodness. And so here it is. You can kind of see the color peeking through. Oh my goodness, right? So there's the creator's name. I did leave a comment because in the listing she says that you can, you have to, I think you have to choose, if you choose to have one different clasp, then there is a charge of 20 cents or nijuem, 20 yen. And so I decided to do that with just one. So these are the set of 5, and then these ones are part of her Christmas collection. She has the traditional Christmas color ones as well. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she mentions that the green paper is a sticker, so please use it if you like this green, neon green one. And then she sent a lovely freebie, and so let me show you the freebie. I love this paper. And she did this in this packaging as well, but it's just like simple, like very simple, how would you say this, like just the thoughtfulness, so that you don't have to worry about getting scissors or anything. You just grab onto this tab here and it makes it easier to peel off. Like, that's such a lovely, thoughtful thing to do. And this is definitely going in my journal for sure. Oh, it's a free Christmas charm here. Now it makes me feel like working on something. I guess I could do it in my Advent knitting, but I don't really keep track. I keep knitting until the yarn is finished, so I don't really have a progress keeper in that one. But yes, I just wanted to share with you the haul or things that I purchased for my knitting hobby. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.